It was up Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. This is an Age of Sigmar showcase video of Gutrot Spume. So he's from the Maggotkin of Nurgle, one of the named special characters, Gutrot Spume. So a few years ago, at Golden Demon 2017, I think maybe 2018, I'm not sure, David Soper did a Slayer Sword winning rendition of Gutrot Spume, where in the background he owns a ship, like a galleon sort of ship, you know, floats around the sea, and David Soper did this. It was like the bow of the ship with some cool like tentacles coming off and the whole thing. It was like absolutely badass. And ever since then, I thought it'd be really cool to paint one up for myself. And a few months ago, I started a Maggotkin army just because I absolutely love them. Basically, I've always loved Nurgle, and I played a Death Guard army when I was younger. My first army was Blood Angels, and then I played Nurgle for a little bit. But yeah, like I've wanted to paint one since then, and since being inspired by like David Soper's version, I just never got around to it basically. But now, one of my previous videos, I did a Maggotkin of Nurgle start collecting box. So it was the two Puscoil Blight Kings, or Blight Lords, whatever they are, on the Rotflies, a Lord of Blights, and then 5 Putrid Blight Kings. So in the rules, Gutrot Spume can do like an outflank thing, like an ambush manoeuvre, where him and a unit of Blight Kings can come in from the side of a board. And so the Blight Kings have these weapons where if you roll a 6 to hit, they get an extra, I think it's an extra D6 hits or something crazy like that. They hit really hard. And so you can use that rule with Gutrot Spume to come in and do some real damage in combat. And I think each one of the Blight Kings has got like 4 wounds, and they've got disgustingly resilient and the whole thing. So just super like tough, same as all the Nurgle stuff is. And yeah, got this cool like outflank rule. And I think for the Nurgle that's kind of a unique thing, and I'm not quite sure there's many of the. I mean, it surprised me when I read it. The war scroll for him, I was like, oh, that's a bit weird that they can do like an ambush thing, but it's super cool because like the Blight Kings hit so hard and they're so resilient that you're gonna, if you get a unit of 10 of those guys, you're gonna really frighten someone. And then obviously it's like for the enemy as well, it's just the threat of that happening at any point. Gonna make people deploy funny and stuff like that. Anyway, so the whole thing. Wanting to paint one for ages. David Soper is an absolute legend, and that's it. So this is going to join with the rest of my army. I've got 5 Blight Kings at the minute, and the 2 coming up. I've got 2 Great Unclean ones, 1 Rotigus and 1 just Great Unclean one with the bell. I've got I think 30 Plague Bearers. I've got 9 Plague Drones, a couple of Poxbringers, and then some Nurgle Swarms, like 9 Nurgle Swarms. So altogether it's going to be sort of a horde-ish army with some really hard-hitting combat. On Horticux, is it Slimux, whatever that, I've got him here, this guy, I don't know his name. Horticux Slimux or something, yeah, that one. The giant snail dude. Yeah, pretty badass. So anyway, I'll be painting all those up, just for myself basically. I'll probably sell the army when I'm done with it, but it's like a personal project, really fun. So I'll show you the miniature up close. Hopefully it's focused and everything. So I did these cool like hanging slime water droplets, and so I've actually got a tutorial on how I do that on my YouTube channel. So if you look back for like stringy slime or something like that, I'll put a link in the description. You can see how I did it. So you got ultra fine fishing wire, and you glue it on and trim it down. Yoo-hoo glue, which sets the dots, and then you paint over. So it looks really cool, but it doesn't actually take that long. So I've got one there, and then one dripping off each of the tentacles. So the rest of the army that I did is all this sort of a colour like the green armour. And it's quite a warm green, and then all the flesh tones, very pallid, pale, cold colours. You can see it's like a skin tone. And then we've gone for these cool like tiger stripe things across the old the tentacles. So just really nice, which is a really cool miniature. Oh, and this thing on his shoulder as well, I did like a crab shell effect, like a lobster shell, with like dots on it and stuff. So really nice. Spent a long time just sort of like blending all the skin together and stuff. But you got this really cool, because like red and green are sort of colour opposites, obviously. Very complementary, mixed in there. They're quite warm. It's Mephiston red and corn red, and then moot green. Warpstone glow and incubi darkness for the green. So it's a good mixture of like light and dark. And overall, just like really nice. Did a load of like weathering and damage on the old axe. But very, very cool model. And again, just absolutely, well, it's like very imposing, very large, and very cool. Really fits in beautifully with the Blight Kings. And then some like interesting rules. Not something I would have expected. Like an ambush rule for Nurgle. It's a little bit odd, but like I said, in the game, probably really powerful because the guys have got so many attacks, so hard to kill. You know what I mean? So that's it. Really pleased with the way it came out. I'll keep updating you with my Maggotkin army because I'm almost done with the Great Unclean ones at this point. And again, I'm always uploading these in the future. So yeah, it depends, you know, where I am with it. But I'll have 2 Great Unclean ones coming up pretty soon. Actually, it's like one of the next things I'm painting. So a Rotigus and then a Great Unclean one with the bell. And once it's all done, the army's going to look like amazing. And I've always wanted to do like a purely demons army. And then saying that, the Slave to Darkness box, the Start Collecting box, is only like 40 odd quid, with a cool Chaos Lord on I forget the name, Karkadrak or something, like this giant dragon thing, and then the 5 Knights Chaos and 10 Warriors. The new Knights of Chaos look absolutely amazing, like the Slaves to Darkness Knights. And that box as well, I might do that and get like a Nurgle conversion thing going on with that, and that'll look proper sweet. I might add them into the army as well. Alright, so that's it. So all the pictures on Facebook and Instagram. I've been using both, to be honest. I was only posting to Instagram for a little bit, but I'm back on both now. So just Powerhouse Miniatures, and on Instagram it's @Powerhouse Miniatures, and find me on there. And that's it. Thanks for watching.